All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday, December 29th, 2025. And what is it, 101 now? 101 Central Time every Monday. We get together to talk about some of the difficult things, some of the things that we all have in common. Maybe not the most entertaining or, juicy, gossipy type of a conversation, but you know what? Everybody's got to eat. So we got to talk about it. We got to make it more fun and more entertaining. We'll be right back, guys, after about 3 minutes, 55 seconds, a little bit of intro. Give me some time to hit those like buttons and all that good stuff. If you could help me out with that, I do appreciate it. And before we get started, go sign up, go log in, and become a member on theindoorfarmer.locals.com. We'll be right back, guys. I am your host, Waylon, the Indoor Farmer, and this is the Indoor Farmer episode 216. Let's grow.
In a cozy corner of the city, where the wildfire's shining bright, lives a man named Waylon, with his green thumb at his mic. He's not your typical farmer, no fields, no barn, no plow. His farm's indoors, his harvest shared on the airwaves now. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. On Sunday, games are rolling, at 5:30 they start. The Indoor Farmers Game Night, where laughter plays a part. Monday brings his story, how he learned to farm and grow. The Indoor Farmer shares his journey, making it a show. With every episode, a chapter of his life, teaching us to live more green, reducing all our strife. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. Tuesdays for the reviews of people, places, things. Waylon's got the scoop, from artisans to local wings. Wednesday we grow Wednesday, where the mind expands, discussing food and farming with experts from the lands. He's not just growing plants, but communities as well. Through his microphone he casts a spell. Thursday, people in the boxes, where stories intertwine, with guests from all walks sharing what they've seen. Each podcast is a seed planted in our mind. Waylon's cultivation of culture and of kind. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, with this podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. So if you're feeling lonely or need a touch of green, tune into Waylon's podcast, where the urban farms the sea. He's not just farming indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, connecting all the dots. He's not just growing indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, connecting all the dots. In a cozy corner of the city, where the wildfire's shining bright, lives a man
named Waylon. Hey everybody, we're back. We are back. what did I say? 216 today. 216. Wow. Wow. And we're close. We're real close, guys, to the new year. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to try to, I don't know, not just stay motivated, but become motivated for the new year. So many people kind of dread the new year. So many people have such high expectations. They think the new year needs to bring them something better this year. But it's all on us. It's all on us. The efforts, the accumulated efforts of last year carry us over into the new year. And I like to be hard on myself. I like to think that I didn't do enough. I didn't this or that. I didn't get this thing done. I didn't get that project done. But I continue to do more, I guess. I don't think I did as much as I would like to have done in 2025. But looking back, there was a lot of things that I did do that were new and expanding my horizons, expanding my wheelhouse, my knowledge base when it comes to not only growing food but the process of eating it. You think, well, that's kind of silly, right? But the thing is, like, just for one instance, the green onions. I grow a lot of these green onion shoots, they grow up, and I don't really ever eat the bulb under the soil, but I eat the green onions. Well, if you don't know what kind of things you can do with it, you don't just go up to it and just start eating it. I mean, I guess you could, but when I first started growing things, it was like, let me grow things that you can just pick and eat right then and there. Lettuce or sweet peppers, even the broccoli, you can just pick pieces of it and eat it. But there's a lot of things that you wouldn't do that. You just like, it wouldn't even some of the things I grow now would be pretty bitter and just kind of not fun to chew on. So not learning how to cook, because I've always liked to cook. I'm not great. I'm not a great chef or anything. I do things as simple as possible. I like to make a lot of stew and like soup. You take a can of soup as your base, and then you just toss everything in there. All the greens, all the kohlrabi, the peppers, some onions, some broccoli. You just toss it all in. Everything that you got growing. Not everything would work like that, but most everything I grow, it's like, oh, this could all go in together in a little pot of stew. You know what I mean? And that's super easy. It's super, like, really easy. You can make it really healthy too. You can add in your bone broth with a little collagen. You can put in, your spices and your salt and everything that, like, you got good salts. You got good different, like, healthy spices, a little bit of turmeric. Stuff in there that would make it even more healthy. You can't eat it every day. I mean, maybe you could eat it for a week, but there's other, I got to expand into other things. What else can you make that's healthy but also prepared or processed, if you will. So that's what I'm going to work on this year. Not only that, but of course, my business, microgreens, we're going to get that going. It's hard to pay for that this month and last month. It's just like, lots going on. But I do fully expect the winter of 2026, next fall, to be fully up and running and providing my local restaurants and maybe even grocery stores with highly nutritious and very fresh farm to table type of produce. I think wintertime would be when I can shine, with that. There's a lot of people that grow all summer long, and they grow, they go to farmers markets and all these different markets. I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't think I have I'm not ready for it, like having a booth per se. I've done it a few times now. You guys might see my show on Tuesday where I go and do reviews and stuff, and we check out all sorts of vendor type events and other things. I've had my own vendor booth a few times, and it's just kind of boring. I don't have a lot to offer. People that don't know me aren't going to stop through and buy my merch. A couple times. I've had a few sales on merch at events like that. Eventually, maybe I could do the booth. We'll see. But for now, I want to be able to offer fresh produce that's very nutritious during the wintertime. I think that'd be really fun. Whether that's to restaurants for profit or heck, I don't know what the legalities are. I got to look into it, but I'm pretty sure you can't just go and give people free food. I think there's like some kind of law against that. So, you could come up with other things. There's other ways of doing it, pay what you can kind of a thing, stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I think it'd be really fun. It'd be good content too, people watching, their faces light up with the free food. Although they might say, "What do you mean? I wanted money, not food." We'll see. That could be fun too. It could be fun. Hey guys, before I get too far, I actually put up the number post already this week. So if you haven't, well, what do I mean already? A little late, but I did do it like a couple hours ago. So if you haven't gotten yourself a number yet, make sure you go do that. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people so far this week. You get 4 chances to win, so you want to get in as early as possible, but you do still have throughout the rest of the week to get chances on that wheel. So don't forget. Oh boy, I better do something here quick before I lose my microphone. What'd you guys think of the new song for game night? I want to make a new one for this show as well. For every show, really, I want to make a little more polished, more recent video. I've got a bunch of stuff I'm going to do on the show today. I've got a few pictures and videos I'm going to show you, but then I've got myself some already inoculated soil, and I've got my little greenhouse thing here that we're going to put a tray in instead of what I've been doing. I'm trying to do it right this time. We're going to plant some new seeds because everything died on me, basically. Everything's dead. We're going to put it in the little greenhouse this time, and we're going to use our heating pad. I don't know if the heating pad per se would be helpful at all with these grow pots on there, or well, it'll be under the thing. I don't know if that's going to be helpful, but we're going to give it a try. Plus, being inside of the greenhouse, you get a little more of that greenhouse effect. Well, not greenhouse, but inside of this, it's kind of a greenhouse. It's basically a greenhouse. Unzip it still. The zipper should be at the top. Yeah, oh well. So we're going to do that. We're going to plant some more seeds. And actually, I don't think I brought my seeds with me over here. So I need to go find my little box of seeds. We'll do that here in a few minutes after we pull up some pictures. Let me get to some comments here. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Hit the like button. Hit some emojis, all that good stuff. Roy, hello. That's a new name. Good afternoon, family. Much love. Remember to stay here. Stay here. Stay positive and stay lifted. Okay. Stoners and stonettes. Okay. Sounds like you're maybe someone I've seen around, but I don't recognize the name. What's up? How you doing? Well, who else is in here? We got Trent. We got Margaret. We got Betty. Hello, hello. And all sorts of other friends. Kristen, Missy, James. If you all could join us over on the Rumble, where we got Mr. Chris, we got Alice, we got Kayla. Let's get it popping on the Rumble all day long. I might just do the door prize for Rumblers today, because I really need that Rumble. We started a new, well, we don't start a new month yet, actually, but we did beat our goals this month. Thank you all for the help. We were above and beyond our monthly goals for Rumble, so very cool. And we just hit 600, the 600 followers on the Rumble. Very, very cool. I'm excited about that. I'd love to get us up to 710, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's pull up the pictures. Share it in. Share it in. Yeah, I wanted to say a few things. You know, this isn't a show about popularity. Although I'd like it to get popular, I'd like us to all sort of have a more self-sustainable mentality. But I knew from day one that this wasn't going to be that super fun, exciting show. But I want it to be. I want to get to that point. Maybe get back to some guests and stuff. And I used to have musicians on, but that kind of turned out badly a lot of times. So all these things that I have plans for once the show gets back to where it needs to be, to make it more exciting, more fun. But either way, this just isn't the most exciting thing to talk about. Hey, I'm trying to learn how to become more self-sustainable. A lot of people will watch the how-to videos and the videos just to get some knowledge to find out what to do next or whatever. But not, I have never seen another show that was like a depiction of that weekly grind, that in and out, the ups and downs of trying to figure this stuff out. Like, for instance, this picture we're looking at, I've had some water and some mini fruit trees in these cups now for like a month. I don't expect them to do anything, but I also had no reason to take them out. I had there was nothing pressing for me to hurry up and clean them out. So I took a picture of them today. They look a little, there's mold, a little fuzziness going on. I'm not 100% sure. The water is not just clean RO water, which in hindsight I probably should have done that. I just put a little water in there from the fish tank, which definitely could mold and could cause problems like that. But it doesn't look as bad as it could be. I keep them covered up as well, so maybe just there's no way that anything can grow like that, no mold or anything. But either way, the seeds aren't doing anything. Now here's what I'm thinking. I could take these seeds and go ahead and plant them anyway, because sitting in water like that for a long time, the seed shell starts to crack and starts to become weaker, and that allows for the seedling to actually sprout, or the taproot to come out. At least in some of the bigger, harder type seeds. So maybe, just maybe, if I put all three of them, there's 3 seeds in each one. If I put them all in a single cup, not all 3, but each type in a single cup, maybe we could get something to pop. I don't know. I'd also tried a separate set of these seeds with a wet, moist paper towel for a week or two. Still couldn't get anything. I had to throw that one away because it definitely started to mold. But these are a little different, so I might try that. I've got extra cups. I might try to go ahead and do that today. We'll see. Here is Miss Limone with her new little branch that she's got growing there. I probably need to clean her up a little bit. Some other spots, maybe find extra branches here that are kind of poking out with no leaves, like these up here. I think they've been there for a while though, so if I'm not mistaken, it's not like new damage or anything like that. I moved her a little bit to where she got more light. I think she's getting more light here. We'll see. Yeah, you can still see some leaves that had leaf damage, but there's a bunch of spiders, at least 2 spiders that live in here. So I think they're doing a good job, as far as I know. All right, there's my sad every cup, nothing in it. I had one still growing, and I watered it like 2 days ago. Probably didn't water it yesterday, so I'm guessing that's what happened. But you would think you'd see a dried up thing there, unless there's a pest, unless we have like a mouse that wants to eat that fresh little young stuff. But they're not messing with my pepper, so I feel like there is not a mouse. There would be other signs, So I'm taking all these cups. I'm not going to waste them. I'm going to empty them back into this bucket, because there's still some water in the bottom of the bucket with soil, so I want it to mix a little bit more and not be so muddy. So we'll just put them all back in. I'm going to reuse them, of course. They're just little paper cups. They've been moistened a couple times, but they're pretty dry right now. moistened. They were moistened. You know, maybe I should put a hole in them. I don't think I put a hole in these cups. That might be a problem. I thought they were draining, but they are not draining because there's no hole. I can put a hole in them pretty easy. Let me pause my camera here. Got these nice wooden skewers with a nice wooden pointy tip on the end. Let's go Rumble. I see. Look at that. By me getting a couple people over there, we doubled the Rumble viewers. Kim, hey, thanks for the dancing bananas. Make sure you get yourself a number. I don't think I saw you or Kayla on the numbers. Alice, I think maybe you were there. Chris, I think I saw you. My purple kohlrabi is over here, the big guy, and then there's bull's blood beets that are growing. They definitely are bigger. I think I need to maybe water them a little more often is all. I keep running into this problem where I want to water in the morning before the show, but my lights are off, and the plug I was using for water, for my water pump, was usually being plugged into my timer for my lights, so that's off. So I have to switch it around with something else every time I want to water, but it is looking better, looking up. Well, Robbie's getting kohlrabier. It's like a big slug or something, doesn't it? Little fuzzy picture there, but the mint is looking pretty good. I'm gonna poke a hole. I've been itching to poke a hole in this because I didn't realize that they were holeless. I think that was my problem. No hole. No holds barred. But yeah, the mint is definitely looking better than it has been. Somebody, I forget who that was, said I should do a transplant. I could do that today too if I have any leftover soil. Actually wouldn't be too hard. I just need to grab a 3-gallon pot. We'll go to a little bit bigger pot, I think. That makes sense. This is playing. Grab the seeds. Maybe get a new pot too. That's not a... Oh my goodness. It's me fooling around in the dark. Fooling around in the dark. Ooh, chives. I've never grown chives. Gotta try those again. I mean, they look like green onions. Is there a difference between chives and green onions? I don't know. Cilantro, lettuce. Where did my miniature tomato packs go? Oh, those are microgreens. Still have some purple potatoes, but they're very small and kind of shriveled up. I don't think they're going to grow, but we're going to try it. I'm looking for some specific seeds that I'm not seeing. Is there somewhere else I put them, maybe? Well, that's less than helpful. Where could I have put them? Look at that dying pineapple. Just looks sad. Very, very sad. And one of the pepper plants is dying too. Unfortunately. Yeah, that one pepper plant's dying. The other one is dying but still alive. The one on the left, the big one. Let's see, maybe they're in here. Jelly bean hybrid tomatoes. Okay, that's the one I'm looking for. It's been here the whole time. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. Hello, Mr. Sprouty boy. I have a lot of room for you today. Yeah, it's really sad. The pineapple is definitely dying. I may just go ahead and transplant it to see what happens, to see maybe if it comes back to life in some way. It's going to be a lot of roots. I'll probably try to record that, of course. Let's see. Growing rutabaga. Oh, nice. Cabbage, squash, and potatoes. Very nice. What needs more water and nutrients? You mean the stuff that's in water right now that we're looking at on screen, James? You mean the stuff that's in a constant flow of water? Connected to the tank full of nutrients from the fish? Probably need some other types of nutrients. I ran out of my Equilibrium, the bottle that's sitting there in the back of that picture. I need to go pick up some more from the I think it's called the Fish Geek. But yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by they need more nutrients and water, because those plants that we're looking at definitely don't. I think there might be some other issues. It could be a microbial issue inside there. But I know a big part of it is that I use RO water, and I need to add in more minerals. That's not always easy to do. I want to do it more naturally. I don't like to add chemicals and stuff like that. Your dying plants, yeah, the dying plants, they have more than enough water. I think it's the spider mites, but I don't see any. I couldn't see any. That's what the spray I just did was for that, for any sort of preventative. I normally would see them, and these pepper plants definitely attract them. But today I did not see them. All I saw was the wilting. So, I mean, I looked, but maybe I didn't look close enough. I'm sure they're still there somewhere. That's got to be the issue. I just don't. I never saw them on the pineapple. The pineapple itself could just be, dying because it was never supposed to be in there. It was never really. I don't think it was ever going to do great in the aquaponics system. I just gave it a try, and it actually rooted. So I thought, okay. But I've had it in there for like over a year, and it really just started dying a while back. I think that one's kind of got a little bit different issue, I think, than the pepper plants. The minerals for sure. Hey Ted, how are you? Smokahontas in the house. Hey, thanks Trent. Yeah, definitely say hi to the people who don't comment. I appreciate it. Oh, she did. There she is. I'm gonna say hi to her. I'll give you the like button. Hey Sheena, hello. We'll scroll up here. Hey Derek, good morning from down under. Must be late at night for you. Head over to Rumble if you guys have Rumble. 13 awesome Rumblers in the house. Let's go. 600. We hit 600 on the Rumble. And if y'all could, I mean, you may not care about gaining followers on Rumble, but if you're watching me on Rumble, you can hit that repost, and it kind of echoes it inside of Rumble. It sends it back out as a post of yours. So here's a still image. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's dead. Like, there's really not much left of the leaves in order for it to even come back. You have to have some green for it to come back. Because I've seen it, I've chopped them down to almost nothing and actually watched them grow back. Like this side has a lot more green still, but doesn't look great. Although these pepper plants are like a couple years old, so they probably, really shouldn't be alive anymore, especially being in RO water and not like a very like a highly nitrogen or nitrite and nitrate rich environment. That's not the only two nutrients that plants need. So there's a lot of issues, and I can tell you that I'm not too worried about it because I want to build a new system. I don't know that it's going to be all that much more technologically advanced than this system, although I might use more pumps than I did before. So I was trying to do the whole thing with gravity, so you just have one pump, you get water to the top point, the highest point, and then gravity feeds the whole system back again. But I don't know, that gravity feed also makes it where you have to have a water that's sort of falling from one place to another, and that ends up with splashing, and you get a bunch of nastiness everywhere. So the whole thing needs to be sort of redesigned, plus the fact that it's kind of high up in the air. So you have, this is my lowest grow table right here, grow bed. And then up here where there's a piece of siding, that's actually got holes in it where you can grow things directly in water. It's just water underneath that, like a whole trough of water. And that's higher up. And then you have the PVC pipe in the back that's covered up with the black plastic. It has holes in it all the way down as well. And those are for more like grow cups that like different plants that like running water that runs through their roots. So it's another type of grow method for the hydroponic or aquaponic type systems. The issue is, though, you can see the light in the picture. It's only like a foot away, so like there's really no room there for anything to grow. So the gravity feed system only really works if you can have a horizontally large system. So this one's not quite going to work like that. Now I could take away the aquarium and put the aquarium to the side of it and then lower the entire system down, and could still do this, but the thing is, this bottom trough here has 3 downspouts that go directly, that just drop, the water just falls into the aquarium. So I couldn't take the aquarium away without having a smaller one or something there to catch the water. So this entire system kind of won't work for my new method. But the wood frame thing that I built, that it's sitting on, that I can probably still reuse. And who knows, I can maybe reuse these troughs in some other way down the road. I wouldn't throw them away, not right away. I don't throw anything away if I don't have to. I try to use everything I can. Now this, the whole thing's kind of dirty. I need to clean it all up, but I'm not worried about it because I need to take it apart. So that kind of stuff is kind of secondary when it's time to tear it down and rebuild. So there's that. This is that equilibrium. I do have some mouse traps that aren't set. Maybe I need to set those just in case. Wintertime is a good time for mice to be trying to find their way in the house. Where's Andrew at? Andrew was fighting a rat for a little while. That's no joke. I don't know what I'd do if I came in, there was a rat just hanging out, sitting up here, munching on something, munching on my only good pepper. There was another pepper growing, but I don't see it, so maybe something did, or no, maybe it's behind here, hidden a little bit. It would be cool to transplant the peppers, but then with the spider mite issues and stuff like that, I'd have to just put it in its own pot, which would be fine as well. I wouldn't mind having a separate pot with the peppers growing. The issue for me right now is I'm not taking any of these plants out because they are absorbing some of the nutrients back out of the system. Now I'm also taking another pump and I'm pumping water from this system into the grow bed that's on the other side of the room, the actual soil grow bed. So it is cycling. I am getting, that I am taking out some of the nutrient filled water and adding in new water. But then that's where the problem lies of low minerals, stuff like that. A while back I put some pennies in there and I put a couple of nails in there, and so like very, very, very small, minute amount of trace minerals probably get sucked out of those, I guess, for lack of a better term, sucked out of the metals. Camera back on me. Okay, so that was my last regular picture, just to show you guys what's going on. I mean, the pineapple definitely looks like it took a turn, even though it has been looking not so healthy for a while. I mean, let's face it, that's not its preferred grow environment, and it's just for fun. I mean, I got the pineapple from the store, and I tried a couple times to get them to root. This one started to root because I did it correctly. You got to keep looking at the process. I'm not going to go over the process, but you got to make sure you dry it out. I think that was some of my issue. I didn't cut off enough of the husk area in the bottom to expose the roots, and then let it dry out nicely, and then put it in a jar of water or something to see if the roots will go. And it actually started rooting. I'm like, okay, we'll give it a shot. I tell you what though, other than the pest issues I've had, mice, spider mites, these sweet peppers really do love the aquaponics system. They seem to really love it. Other than they're just very attractive to pests. It's a big thing I've been dealing with. I mean, although they are also pretty resilient, because I've been able to get them to come back and actually keep producing peppers to the point where I actually had peppers to eat, even in and out of the issues they've had. So going forward, and a lot of leafy greens work well, but I believe the peppers would be another good one Pineapple, not so much. I don't think I'll put the pineapple back in a new aquaponics system. But that's why we have the grow bed that's full of soil, and I can do all sorts of other stuff there. It's the idea. I can try other things. Who knows? Maybe one day I won't even be doing aquaponics anymore. I don't think that's the case because I really think it's an awesome way to supplement. I honestly don't see any indoor growing as a way to completely replace, I guess, outdoor growing, for lack of a better term, because almost every farm has indoor and outdoor for different things. You've got some greenhouses, you've got, some, obviously all your equipment and things inside, and then so you kind of you're dealing with indoors and outdoors all the time. I just think that there's a lot of places in the world that could benefit from the supplemental, a lot of indoor farming. At least listing and figuring out all the plants that, I don't want to say equal their outdoor counterparts, but close enough in nutrients and the things that matter about it. I mean, it may not be the same size, density, all of that. The flavor, I think, is very important, and the nutrients are going to be the biggest things that I'm going to try to equate from indoor to outdoor. If we can get something that's nutrient packed, like microgreens, and also something that has a high flavor like microgreens, then I think that's a huge benefit to anything we can do outside. Okay, looks like a few more people jumped in here. Let's get some numbers out. Kat gets to be number 1 this week. She won the Indoor Farmer Claws giveaway that I did last month. And then Kat and Chris both came up to play last night or yesterday in the game. Congrats to Kat for winning. And then they both won additional prizes. Chris won the 3-month or the quarterly giveaway for all the game night winners. And Kat won the December $150 giveaway. Okay. Rose was number 3. Trent Allgood, number 4, brother. Remember, we spin this 4 times throughout the week, so you automatically get 4 chances to win. If you were the first commenter, you get 8 chances to win because you get 2 numbers on the wheel. So almost guaranteed to win, not quite. Margaret, number 5. Alice, number 6. Yeah, consider subscribing over on Locals. Join us in the private community, all about freedom of speech and giving more back to the creator than what, say, some of these other book sites give you, or other such sites. Kayla, you're number 7. If you've been watching me for years and you haven't come and joined my Locals community, you're missing out. You're missing out. You might not think it's much, but it means a lot to me. And when you are a member, Kim Marson, you're number 8. When you're a member, there's only so much time in the day, and if you're a paying member in my community, I see that as a little higher priority. It should be a higher priority in my DMs, in my efforts of giveaways, in my efforts of helping people. Anytime I can, I'm going to help people that are in my community. That might sound that might sound bad. I don't know how bad's a bad word to put it. Bad's not a good word for this. Maybe it might sound selfish, it might sound limiting. I don't know how you want to put it, but I show a lot of love to people outside the community as well. I show a ton of love to people that don't even know that exist. So I'm going to start cutting that back a little bit this year as well. People I went to school with who never ever engage with anything I do, that's pretty sad. You don't have to be a cannabis enthusiast to be supportive of someone trying to make it more popular, to think about where your food comes from, to think about how we interact with each other when it comes to feeding ourselves and feeding our family. We need each other for that. You can't just do it all on your own. You can try, very few people can succeed in that, I guess is probably the better way to put it. I don't ever expect to be fully, independent to where I don't ever need anyone. I actually would like to get to the point where I have a big family, and the family is a lot of times who you can depend on when it comes to homesteading, or you have to depend. I mean, it's kind of like not a lot of choice there. So, finding family or making family, and then families working with other families, and then all of a sudden you have a community, All right, let's get this spin done, and then we're going to do a little planting sesh here this afternoon. See what y'all are saying in the comments here. What he used for witchcraft. Oh, okay. Well, did you use witchcraft? You won the quarterly prize, Chris. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I know it's going to be good. If you just want a package of all my merch again, that could be fun. Indoor Farmer hat, shirt, a magnet, and a banner, and some stickers. Rose says, how can I be 3? I was the first one to comment according to my phone. That's why I posted it, Rose. I posted it with the times on it. I made a post, and we can go pull it up if you like. I took a screenshot from when I opened it as to what it looked like to me, and there it is. That's all I can do. Maybe I shouldn't give you guys anything for being first if it starts to become a problem like this. I did it as randomly of a time as I possibly could as well. I mean, you think about it, I hardly ever wait until an hour before the show on Monday to actually post it. So very interesting that at least 3 of you saw the notification right away. Okay, number 7 is our first winner. But hey, that person who gets 2 number 1s doesn't always, like, a lot of times they don't even win. Maybe they win once through the week, but anyway. Kayla, number 7. Kayla. And remember, there's been a few rule changes. I talk about it on game night, but if you're someone who hasn't been there, you may not know. But if you are a basic member, a little Sproutling member for $2 or $20 for the whole year, that puts you on the basic wheel, which is now only Indoor Farmer coupons. Now, you can use an Indoor Farmer coupon to get yourself on the Pro Wheel, and you also have to use an Indoor Farmer coupon if you want to, for any kind of shipping. Now, if I'm shipping you something physically from me, then I will take an Indoor Farmer coupon. A lot of people are stacking them up, and maybe you're just wanting to keep stacking them up, but I would prefer us to find ways to use them. So game night has changed a little bit. If that means that you want to unsubscribe, that's fine. I mean, I've had people unsubscribe for less, so I got to make it make more sense, or I just have to take away the coupons altogether. I don't want to do that. I like the idea of store credit, and I like the idea of you guys being able to go to any one of the sponsors as I gain or lose sponsors. It doesn't matter. There's a list of sponsors, and you can choose any one of them to use your coupons for. So let's get back to me. So I think I like the system. I think it's a little bit costly on me, but that's that was the idea. Why is Sprout yelling up there? I'm gonna have to go and check them. Sounds like somebody wants to go in the kennel for a little while. This is not a chew toy. Oh, don't you cry. Kennel up. Up here just barking at Mia like she's gonna do something for him. You guys were just out. Time to get dirty. Got some gloves. Mr. DeVille, I'm ready for my close-up. Hang around for the door prize, guys. I'll be doing that in a little bit. Get some of these done first. Augusta Gold. Interesting. It's 3 cents less than a Rumble Premium ad, but I want to read it because it's different and I haven't read it before. Maybe I have, but maybe very few times. We've got AIM controllers, we've got Techni Sports Gaming Chair. We read both of those. Let's check out Augusta Gold. Augusta Gold. Text SAFE to 35052 for your report. Oh. Did you know the biggest threat to your retirement is not something that's talked about often? Well, they have big giant space before often. Your increased longevity in America means default retirement accounts like IRAs. I like Roth IRAs. 401ks and TSPs may not suffice. If you have over $100,000 in your retirement account, I wish. Get instant access to a free 2-minute report from Augusta Precise Metals that reveals the one step you can take to secure your financial freedom, financial future. Text SAFE to 35052 today. 16 cents I got from Augusta Gold. Thanks. You can just send me some gold, guys. Send me a little piece of gold, Augusta. Kind of reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Augustus Gloop. Augustus Gloop. You know, the fat kid that sucked up the tube from eating too much river chocolate. Drinking too much river chocolate. Are you ready? Are you reading my mind, LOL, on changes? No, I don't know. Did you like my changes that we were saying, James? Did you watch my live on my page? No, I did not. When was this? You said today, earlier? Definitely was working, and I had a CAT scan today. I had contrast. I had nice warm testicles. Warm and full of warm, wet liquids, making you feel like you gotta go, but I didn't go. They did some CAT scanning, though, today. That was fun. Will this work? I don't think it's going to work with my hand like this. Oh man, gotta take these back off because I locked my camera. Maybe this will work. Partial hand? Come on. Gonna have to take it all the way off. Give me some music while I take it off. That would make self-sustainability more exciting, wouldn't it? Okay, camera. Okay, we got a camera. Now, can I get this back on my hand? Would be less wasteful if I could. Less wasteful. Hey, thanks for all the reposts on Rumble. If you're watching me for the first time in Rumble, appreciate it. Check out the channel. Hey, that's how we do that. Yesterday, should watch it, please. Well, you didn't answer my question. Did it seem like it lined up with some of the changes I'm making, or what? Okay. We want some peroxide to give these babies a little bit of a oxygenated boost for the roots and for the anti-mold properties. I do that for microgreens. We might see how it works for these as well. Just need to open this thing. Need more peroxide. Not today, but soon. All right. I'll give them a little spray before I put soil in there. Just to kind of let it soak in the cardboard. And maybe I'll get one more cup to make them even. Poke a hole in there. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, bucket's over here. Bucket, bucket. Who's got the bucket? Stop and have a little toke here pretty soon as well. Too much in that one, I guess. Okay. Give it another little mix up since I added that other soil in there. Might be a worm or two in there as well. Okay. Just putting a little bit of base soil in there, poking a hole. And then I'll put a little bit more in there once we plant the seeds. Instead of trying to get them to sprout on their own and then planting them, we're just going to plant some. And we're going to put 3 or 4 seeds in each one to really give it a good chance. I tried 2 different ways. Well, I guess only one way just to pop the regular seeds. But those fruit trees, I definitely tried 2 different ways. The moist paper towel and the float method. But nothing. So guess we'll try one more thing. Put them in just directly in some soil. I don't think they would be ruined from soaking in water for so long. Really, they should just be more ready to crack and sprout, I would think. But sometimes I get myself in trouble by thinking. Speaking of, you might notice I've been posting more on my page. I'm just trying to do those silly weekly challenges. My troll, I got a troll that was laughing at it. Like, he has no idea why he's laughing, but he's laughing at me. Got to do so many weekly public posts, so I just do them. Public post number 1, public post number 2. It's like, here you go, Facebook. That's all I needed. A bunch of you guys do engage with those. You don't need to. There's really no reason, but other than to show some love, I do appreciate that. Oh, there's a bunch of roly-polies coming out. You guys just go over here. I need you. Please come back. No, don't hate me. I'm just gonna put you in your home. You too good for your home? You too good for the hole? Or whatever? They just keep crawling back out. Why can't you just... Is it too wet? What's going on here? Just chilling there. Okay. There's literally like 8 roly-polies. Okay. I'm cool with it. They're cool. They're cool. Alright, tomatoes. I really want tomatoes to get going. I don't have a whole ton of seeds left of these. We're going to put some in there. Ooh, that's probably too many. 6. Maybe I'll be able to pull apart a couple of sproutlings. That would be ideal. I guess I better not put any more of these in. I'm saving them or something. I shouldn't save them, but I feel like I want to save them. Hot peppers, habanero. Habaneros. I need to label these as well before I mess them up. Forget what's what. Maybe small? Can't see. There's like three or four there. Good, good. Not every type of seed likes to be grown like this either, buried in the soil. But we're just gonna do them. Just gonna do them anyway. In fact, I should do this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these with their corresponding cups so that I don't forget what's what. I'm gonna take these. Go with the oranges first. If I can get them out. How do I get them out? How do I get them out of there? Have to get wet, I guess. It's very soft. It's probably not going to work, but I'll give it a try because I can reuse these cups if that doesn't work. Very soft, it almost fall apart. See what happens though. We'll see what happens. Need more paper towel. There we go. We're expecting a winter storm tomorrow, huh, Rose? Chris says I'm about to do the shitty part of my day. You gotta use the bathroom, Chris? Kayla, I can't wait. Habanero, I can't wait to start peppers outside. I'm gonna start winter sowing some stuff in January. Very nice. You need a little tower guy like this. Now I can take the label I had on these stickers, or on these, maybe I can get it off of there. With gloves on is not easy. Yeah, these were put in here on November 3rd. They just sat for 2 months. Okay, that's a good label for the cups. Apple. Apple is next. Okay. Let's see if I can get these out. Add a little scoop or something would be nice. I fully expect these to not do anything, but we'll give it a try. Little experimental. The tomatoes should definitely do something, and maybe the peppers as well. That one was too soft. That one's probably dead. Alright. 2 down. 1 to go. The cherries. The cherries. I'll get back to some comments here in a minute. Let me know what the next thing is that you're going to grow. Kayla says she's going to grow some peppers. Got roly-polies crawling all over the place now. Sorry guys, I'll put you back on the table if you want. I feel like I'm using chopsticks but with one stick. Chopstick. Just using chopstick right now. Cherry seeds are still pretty tough. I can't get to you. Finally. Okay. Nice. Very nice. All right. Cherry peel, the cherry label. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more soil on each one of those as well. What else should we grow? Spinach. I wanted to grow spinach last time, so let's try that again. We tried the spinach in the wet paper towel method. Now I'm just gonna, oh, that's too many, but it's okay. Mustard, black-seeded Simpsons. Those are lettuce. Not a whole lot of nutrients in lettuce, but we'll try to grow some of these again. This is the first thing I ever grew, was black-seeded Simpsons. I still have some of those seeds. Put quite a few in there. They're small, and I got a lot of them. More sweet peppers. Where are the rainbow peppers that I grew to begin with? There's more lettuce, rainbow carrots, mint, lavender. Lavender would be nice. I'm not growing lavender yet. I tried it once in the aquaponics system. Did not work. Let's give it a try. Okay. Cool. Cool. And we're going to put this in the greenhouse thingy. All right, let me get some of these roly-polies out of here. You guys are starting to freak me out. Just crawling around everywhere. Oh, sorry, camera. Camera, no. Camera, no. No. About now. Not better? Okay. Do a quick spray of Rockside. Each one of these. There's definitely more little guys. Here, can stay in there. How about that? Anybody else? Yep. There you go. Okay, well, I'm about to scoop them back out. Give me a few more minutes here and we'll get to the door prize. Just want to put these in the greenhouse thingy. Just use the spoon to kind of flatten it a little bit without pushing it down with my hands to straighten it out, but still keep it pretty loose. Not tamp it down too much with my fingers. I could use a little more on that one. Cool. I want to get these wet. Yeah, I'll just see if I can try and label them. Let's try that. I'm going to say Tom on this one. This one will be Hab. Haban. How about that? Haban. We got Spinnick. Spin. You spin me right round. Spinach right round like a spinach, baby. Okay. Black seeded Simpsons. I'll never forget that brand of, or that strain of lettuce, you might call it. Lavender. Cool. Now I can get the seeds out of there so I don't have to have soggy seeds. No soggy seeds here, you guys. Speaking of, about hashtag soggy seeds, WTIF. About hashtag big saggies, WTIF. Hashtag, what was the other one, Kristen? Hashtag moose knuckle of WTIF. If I get 5 unique hashtaggers, I'll stop for a quick smoke. We got 4 minutes actually till 4:20 somewhere. 4 minutes. Okay, I don't think I need these anymore. 4 minutes, y'all. 4 minutes. Okay, just put it in like this. Put these where I can see them all. I don't need any light right now, but once I do, all I have to do is move this whole thing over to near the grow table. Oh yeah, we want the heating pad in there too. I've never used it. Hopefully it works in more ways than one. Not just how I want it to work, but actually turn on and heat up. Cause just enough heat in there to make the seeds pop a little better. A little bit of greenhouse effect with the humidity. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We get at least 5 unique hashtaggers. Hashtag WTIF. Hashtag Dancing Banana. Hashtag Sprout. Okay, I can just kind of do this. I don't want to leave it here necessarily, so I think I'll have to just move it in a little later after the show. Just leave that on the floor, I guess. This over here. Put all my stuff up later. Cool. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What do we got? What do we got? Have a good day. Have a good day, Rose. We just got one. Just Becca. Hey, thanks, Becca. You love that kind of lettuce? Lexi Simpsons? Can't believe we only got one hashtag. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Gotta go, Rose. Have a good one. It would make my rolls rise easier. You think? You put them in like the yeast, just have the rolls in the cupboard or whatever with a little bit of heat. You think that would work? Wow, okay, there's 2. Got 1 minute. Got 1 minute. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. Am I gonna get to smoke? Let's Betty. Okay, so there's 3. There's 3. It's all you used to grow. It's the first thing I ever grew. Lots of spinning circles again here, Dom. I don't know why your post stuff my signal. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dominic. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you helping our buddy Derek out. He's all by himself out in the bush, you know, without us around to smoke and joke with him. He'd have nobody. I feel the same way, except with people all around me. Pity party. Pity party. It's 4:20 right now, though. Cheers. I wasn't ready. But fire in the hole if you got it. All right. Boom. A little bit of pina colada today. Cheers, everybody. Very nice, very nice. Smooth. A little bit of sweet tea for the sweetie. Drink water too, everybody. Drink water. I've been playing a little more VR lately for the exercise and the fun of it, but I like standing up while playing, and you know, I get to move around a little bit. There's like boundaries, you know, and so I kind of stay within the boundaries, but I try to get, you know, my whole body into it and try to, you know, maintain a little bit of flexibility. I think, you know what? I shouldn't talk too much about my 2026 resolutions because I'm going to suggest that we play the People in the Boxes Story Boxes game this week with our New Year's resolutions as the topic. It doesn't have to be this year. It could be like past ones that worked out or didn't work out. So let me know if you want to be on screen and play with us on Thursday as a guest. You can promote yourself, you can promote your page or whatever, as long as you participate with the topic. Shouts out to my other People in the Box co-hosts. I don't ever see them on Mondays, but they're out there somewhere. We had King Neb come up with us last week. Hopefully we'll see him again. Kat, shouts out to Kat for being a contributor lately. Kat, I mean, Karma hit her back with tenfold because she's been playing in the game night. She's been a co-host on People in the Boxes, and she went above and beyond in December to help get more pictures for the game. Had other people sending me pictures, and she went different places to get the pictures. So really, congrats, but you deserve it. You earned it. I always talk about Margaret with the Karma. Margaret does so much. She helps me out in all sorts of ways I don't even ask for, and it shows. It comes right back. The wheel, the random wheel, like really gives love to the people who show the love. And it's pretty fun to see that happen. Just like Chris, Chris, you may think that the ladies are using voodoo and magic to win over you, but you come up, you participate, you get prizes just for losing. Not always. He wins too because he got himself on the quarterly giveaway and then won. I mean, that's a 3-month giveaway I do. It's only the second time that I'll be doing one. So pretty cool that Chris won. It's like somebody that puts in the effort, getting that karma back. It's awesome. They're making us work out here in these streets, right? Well, I mean, hell, now no excuses, Kat, not to be a Super Pro member, right? I'm just kidding. She's like, I'm going to be a $150 member this month. But if you are out there a potential sponsor, or you are a current sponsor, think about the new offer I have, reading ads for you and doing a more monetary based sponsorship. You don't have to come up with a prize every week, but we can still promote you, and we can still allow you to be in the stack of sponsors where people can spend their Indoor Farmer coupons, which I think is a big value back to my sponsors, having you in that list. So anybody that's out there, you got something to promote, you got something that you want to get out there. I don't necessarily personally endorse products that I haven't used, but I can endorse you as a sponsor and say, hey, they have a great reputation. I've never heard any of this or that. I've never heard drama from them or this or that. Like I can give you what I know about the sponsors, and then give out free prizes or give out chances to win stuff so that you guys can try it, and then give us some feedback. There's several sponsors that I don't actually have any products from, but I'm also not made of money. I'm giving it all to you guys. I don't have time to go buy stuff from them. I need you guys to tell me what you think about the products after you buy them. Tomorrow, I guess let's talk about tomorrow. I have my review show tomorrow, 1 o'clock. It's a big show for the Peoria Area Civic Corral 25th anniversary commemorative. Oh no, this is a CD. The show was An American Family Christmas 2025. So it is going to be a whole bunch of Christmas music and stuff, but it's all like orchestraic and like there's 50 people up on the screen, or up on the stage. So that's going to be fun. I won free tickets to it, so that's even more fun. And let's see. Oh, this coming weekend, I believe I'm heading to St. Louis for a documentary being filmed about the war on hemp. So there's a lot of people out there pushing back immediately on a whole bunch of the issues that are coming up in the hemp industry. Not just cannabis, not just like recreational, but the hemp industry in general. There is I guess, assumption, and it's probably not too unwarranted, that there is a big move for, say, big pharma or large conglomerates, large companies, to take over the cannabis industry, including hemp. What I mean by that is creating situations where no one else can compete or can afford to compete with the biggest companies, and that's happened in so many industries, right? So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I don't know if I'll be in the documentary or whatever. I'm not necessarily a what do you call it, where you're like, I don't have a huge stake in the game. Like, I use cannabis, I'm a medical user, and I can grow all that kind of stuff, but I kind of feel like somebody watching from the sidelines, watching the game from the sidelines. Hemp versus people who are against hemp, not just government, but there's a big section of people that just won't ever be interested in being okay with it in any way, which is sad, because those same people are like addicted to coffee and pills and whatever else. I think it's really funny to say, like, to hear people say that they're not drug users or they don't use drugs, and then you ask them what pharmaceuticals they're on. It's like, well, yes you are. Yes you do. I don't know very many people that don't use pharmaceuticals in some way or another. So, I mean, what can you say? We have to be open to substances, especially the ones that seem to be demonized for so long. Each state has different laws. Yeah, that's a way to state the obvious. It stalls Waylon's voice too. Oh, all the stickers. Cat says I need to get on the computer and change it. It won't let me from my phone. Change what? Oh, the locals. Yeah, you have to go to the computer to change your subscription. It's going to be different in each state. Well, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, James. I'm just saying, like, this, what it seems like is, it seems like the anti-cannabis people could be getting a big win out of this, but at the same time, people who advocate for the medicinal use and the research of cannabis are also getting a big win. So it's hard to say. I think mostly the people who are anyone sufficiently small enough in the business, in the actual companies, may end up getting hit, even in states that are legal. And to your point, every state's going to do it differently, so we'll see how that goes as well. I think that's a big reason why they're doing this in St. Louis. I think Illinois and Missouri are both. There's a lot of advocates that kind of go back and forth between the two states, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of the same push for similar, I guess, concessions or new laws or whatever it is that they want to push for. I went down to the Capitol not too long ago, where they were in session and they were supposed to vote on something cannabis-wise. I forget what the bill was, but I feel like that's going to be never-ending. I don't see, even if the government did nothing, you're going to see states that are legal, and even states that become legal, will periodically revisit trying to, like, change those laws. They'll try to sneak things in where no one watches. And I don't mean to be so negative about it, but that's why it's important for people who are advocates to pay a lot of attention, like people like Matt Anderson, another one of our sponsors from Your CBD Store. Shouts out Matt. But he keeps a real close eye on it, and I know a few other people that do as well. So I try to keep an eye on them, because I don't really know the best sources for information when it comes to the things that people are advocating for from the bottom or from the grassroots up. I don't know what the idea is, what the desire would be from hemp growers. Obviously, they'd want lower cost in whatever way possible. They'd probably want less demonization, but there is an issue with a lot of hemp growers who are growing products or selling products with much higher THC counts in them than is supposed to be there. And there was independent studies done on this years ago where they went and they would test all this stuff that's supposedly CBD and 0.03% THC or whatever the maximum is, and they test the stuff and it's got way higher amounts. I couldn't give you the numbers, but I remember that they did this, and they being not the government, but I believe it was an independent agency or whatever it was that wanted to test this to find out, and it was just ridiculous. So if we can't police ourselves within the industry, then of course some people outside of it are going to take that and use it against us. So all right, cheers everybody. On a business level, yeah, that's what I figured. That's the main issue that people have on it with it is the business level. But I think people on the smaller non-business level, like craft growers and being able to trade with each other and all those kind of things, that will be affected in most states that aren't legal. In states that aren't legal, that's going to be affected. Obviously, it's illegal now in those states. Well, I guess maybe it won't be affected, but they still maybe could get it directly from a prescriber, a physician or whatever. That might actually open that up a little bit for them, which could be a good thing. I don't know. We'll see, but that's going to be interesting to go and check out this weekend. There's something else I have lined up as well. The Emerald Tea Room. Bought a gift card there at another event, so I'm going to be going there to check out the food, check out the ambiance, gift shop area. It's only open till 4 every day, so it's kind of one of those, I got to catch it on a day that I'm off. Anything else? I think that's it grow wise. I definitely need to start working on my next system, get that pineapple out of there, see what happens. Maybe transplant it. I'll try to transplant the peppers too, but I can't put them in with everything else because they need to be quarantined. So that'll be my next project. January is going to be so tight for me with everything that I have to do and pay for. No complaints, but I'm hoping that the Bitcoin recovers. Maybe I'll get a little lucky. Otherwise, January is going to be a recovery month, and then we need to move full bore into the microgreens. Got a couple companies already lined up that want to give them a try, so we need to get that going. We've got to get my insurance back up and running for that. A lot of things, guys. A lot of things. It's gonna be good. Maccabees Live Market. It's gonna be rolling hot and heavy in 2026. So much so that it may end up pushing some of my more digital endeavors off. I may end up having to do less shows even. I don't know. I like these shows. They do motivate me, but they also distract me, and they also give me excuses not to move forward with other things. Right now, monetarily is really a thing that's holding me back on the business side. So that's not necessarily going to be something I can change by not doing my show. But if it gets to the point where I need the time, and there's customers waiting and such stuff like that, more trays to grow, more microgreens to plant, then things might change. But at the same time, I may end up having, I might be to the point where I have customers and moolah coming in. Which what happens when I do that? Of course, I put it back into the community. Of course, I put it back into the business and the community, and we all come up, we all grow. I'm hoping that they both feed each other. No pun intended. The business, well, two businesses, the online business, and the microgreen business. They'll feed each other. I do want to grow other crops too that I can dry. So I'm going to try with these onions, chop them up and let them dry out, and then I can ship them to you guys as part of the prizes, like I did with the basil. Guys, a lot of people love that basil. I want to grow more basil, actually. I need to get that going soon, because the basil actually grew really easy in the aquaponics. It loved it. For a long time, I didn't harvest it. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't have a way to dry it. Now I have a drying rack. I have a whole drying room and stuff. So for a long time, I was just growing up under the lights, and I was just having to chop it off and throw it away and stuff like that. And it was just dumb. But now I'm like, okay, I need to get that back and start drying basil again. A lot of people used it. They cooked with it. They reported back. It was pretty cool. Pineapple probably needs a lot of water like melons. Well, but it's in water though, Alice. I don't think that's the problem with the pineapple. It's like sitting in water that's always flowing. So probably a nutrients issue, probably not enough CalMag, to use a funny term, because there's not a lot of those trace minerals in there. Although I do have some magnesium pills. I wonder if I could just toss a magnesium pill in the upper bed there and let it just dissolve. It probably wouldn't do a lot, but it wouldn't hurt, I don't think. I don't think it would hurt. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm wondering about. I need to order. Maybe I could order some of this Equilibrium on Amazon. I like to shop local, but he's always closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. So it's hard for me to remember to get over there at that point. Let's see. Equilibrium. I might not have typed it right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, what happened? Oh, here it is. Pretty sure this is it. Now it's not. It doesn't add heavy. It doesn't add metals. It doesn't add like iron and copper. But it does add. Well, it's not in English. Contains no sodium or chloride. Specially designed to establish the ideal mineral content. Oh, you know what? We never did go over to Garden Savvy. I'll have to do that real quick. Specially designed to establish the ideal mineral content for the planted aquarium. The Equilibrium contains no sodium or chloride, which can be detrimental to a planted aquarium or elevated levels. Equilibrium is ideally suited for use with RO. Oh, nice. And I've never read that, actually. I do use RO. Water or any mineral deficient water. Equilibrium raises the essential mineral electrolyte content, general hardness of the water to balance with any with and promote stability of the carbonate hardness. To maintain KH, carbonate hardness, or I guess, I don't know what KH, we recommend alkaline buffer. Alkaline buffer. Directions to raise mineral content, general hardness, or GH, by 1 MEQ per liter, 3 DH. Add 16 grams, 1 teaspoon. For every 80 liters or 20 gallons. And so my system has 55 gallons in the aquarium, plus another probably 40 gallons that's up in the air going through the grow beds and stuff. So we're looking at 90-95 gallons So I put in quite a bit. I should probably put in more, actually. How much is this? Only 11 bucks. Hey Jessica, happy Monday. James says I might have to start traveling farther to vend in other states. Yeah. Yep. Liquid volume 80 liters. So alkaline buffer. They said they recommend alkaline buffer for what now? Non-phosphate buffer to raise pH and alkalinity. Oh, okay. So I actually I haven't had a problem with pH. I should probably do a pH check soon. I haven't had a problem ever since I put in a couple of pieces of deadwood, or what is it called? Driftwood. The driftwood, for some reason, I can't explain it scientifically, but it does lower pH, and I checked it for a few weeks after that, and my pH was great. So I'm going to check. Maybe the pH is way off right now. That could be one reason. But the pineapple was in a slow death for quite a long time, so I don't want to attribute anything recent to why the pineapple looks like it does. Increase pH, use 1 teaspoon for every 80 liters. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need this. Add all 3. Acid buffer. Yes, that would be another way to lower pH, I'm guessing. Yeah, I need like 3 bottles of this. Can't buy it today though. Alright, let's run over to Garden Savvy for a quick minute. Got someone that says, I love Hortisketch. How are you doing this? I need to talk to somebody about how to use Hortisketch because it does not want to work for me. Having trouble figuring it out. Pull it up every week for my audience, but can't really do anything. Hopefully that. Well, thanks, John. I'm trying to do this. Actually, let's give him a smiling carrot. Alright, we'll choose the only file that works right away, which would be today's thumbnail. Happy Monday and Happy New Year. How about early Happy New Year? Garden Savviers. My aquaponics system needs a rebuild ASAP. Planting more seeds today on the live show. Go check it out and comment that you are from Garden Savvy. WTIF. Yeah, this person who's using HortiSketch down here looks amazing. Like, I really wish I could get some stuff set up like this. It bothers me that it's kind of off, like the lines and stuff, but still. Got their houses, got the barn. I mean, this is cool. I want to do mine. I want to do my outside and my inside. You could do it. You could do inside. Doing things like this. Alright, y'all. Let's do a door prize. Let's get it going. If you want to get on the wheel, give me a hashtag. Hashtag WTIF. Did I say what I said? I'll have some new plants going to post pics over there soon. Nice. Very cool. Oh, Alice 4. Let's see. Who said bye? Bye, Derek. Sorry, not sorry. Well, you know, Dominic, I mean, sometimes it's a little bit much, but you've only done a few today, so it's hard to really go one way or the other on that. Trent, I mean, I do appreciate my friend Derek. He comments and posts or talks to us in the private chat on my community, they call it, on Facebook Messenger now. So you should join us over there sometime, Dominic. Kim. Kat on the Facebook. Kayla on the Facebook. Betty. Alright, I do Betty. I did Betty already. Did Betty already? There's always something or someone always bringing them Spirit Town. Yeah, I mean, I can't really keep up with all your stickers anyway, to be honest. Let's see. Anybody else? Sir Stevo. What's up? Alice over on the Facebook side. Remember, you can get, there's 3 people watching on the YouTube. If you guys comment on the YouTube, I'll put you on Rumble and on Facebook. I think I have a Kick pulled up today. I said hello over there. Indoor Farmer, would you like many viewers come in? All I got on the Kick was a spammer. There's somebody watching though, I see. Cheers, Kick. I do need to get working on a bot that can collect all my chats together. I know they're out there. I know it's a thing, but I am kind of tech savvy. I'm just a little bit tech exhausted, you know. I'm a little bit, it's another good phrase for it, where I'm a little just kind of burned out on tech stuff. Although I have been making some cool music with Suno. I'd say maybe we do a little jam sesh real quick. Little jam sesh. What do y'all think? We'll do a little country. We'll do a little country for those of you that like the country over here for people in the boxes on Thursdays. Need to make some more of these songs too.
Click that link. Coffee in a chipped old cup.
Yeah, I try, Dominic.
Keeps wandering in and out.
Alice, I think I got you twice.
Jane's got kids art
Betty on the Rumble on YouTube. Hey.
Mike's in a closet.
Cat on the YouTube.
So his echo don't bounce off the hall.
Alice on the YouTube.
We're just people in
Chris.
the boxes talking about the world
Chris
gone wild. Little faces on the screen.
Robotic women.
A different life. From the farmhouse to the high-rise to a one-room.
You do, Alice? I like some country.
We're miles and miles apart, but we lean in when it starts.
Need to get Steve-O back up on people in the boxes. I should have said that better. I almost lined it up right. It was there for the taking. I missed it.
You can see his lips still move. Sarah laughs, spilling tea on her Sunday shoes. Bad connection turns Rob's face into a blur.
It turns Rob's face into a blur.
When he talks, you can feel each word. Here we are in our Sunday best t-shirts, sharing big ideas. Over Wi-Fi and patchy servers might be Thursday, but it feels like Friday night when that little green dot says we all made it all right. Here we are in our Sunday best t-shirts, sharing big ideas. Over Wi-Fi and patchy servers might be Thursday, but it feels like Friday night when that little green dot says we all made it all right.
Oh, let's go to the next one now. No, it's not. Extended version. Trent, I'll run the YouTube. Cool. YouTube is more exciting today than it normally is. And Trent again on the... Oh, no, I think I got you already on the Facebook. Did you go to Rumble, Trent? Let me see. I don't know if you're on the Rumble yet.
Click that link, coffee and a chip.
Twice. Okay, we're good. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Screen lights up bright. Whelan's calling us in for the fight from our home.
Kim, did I get you on there?
Log on tonight, Indo Farmers united in the light. Growing strong, self-sufficient and free. Sharing tips on sustainability. But once a month,
did I get you on the 1, 2, 3? Okay.
Game night, baby. Reach for the sky. Hey, Indo Farmer game night. Whelan's got the prizes. Feel the thrill tonight. Hundreds in cash from sponsors and
this was like country rock.
Team captains rising, taking a step. Chats exploding, we're all in the crowd. Winning for the family, screaming loud. Self-sustaining souls, but we're having fun.
And before we get to that,
yeah, we're number one.
We should read a quick ad. Rumble Premium, everybody.
Brings us together, makes the whole chat sing. Captains on screen, battling for the win. Prizes.
You've probably noticed Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium as an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing experience across platforms. No pre-rolls, no interrupts, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos. I was live yesterday for a little while on Rumble Premium. Behind-the-scenes drops and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO.
We plant the seeds in a real world too. Aquaponics dreaming, me and you, but here in the night, we let it all
Good luck,
go.
everybody.
Waylon has the value, stealing the show. No lone wolves here, we're a community strong.
Oh, Kim.
Our brothers and sisters all night long.
I see you, Kim. I see you.
Game night. Game night.
Cheers.
Making dreams come true for the Indo crew. Yeah, me and you, we're family forever in the live chat glow. Indo Farmer game night, let the good times roll. Self-sustainability with a rock and roll heart. Waylon's world, we're never gonna part.
Thanks, Dominic. Betty! Betty, are you here still, my darling? Betty, you are already on game night. This would be an extra coupon, but we're going to have to just... This is how I'm going to do this. Gotta wait for Betty to comment, though. Gotta say that you're here still, Betty.
It's game night, baby. Reach for the sky. Hey, Indo Farmer game night. Waylon's got the prizes. Feel the thrill tonight.
Oop.
Hundreds in cash from sponsors and his own hand team. Captains rise and taking us.
Have a good one, Chris. Be safe, brother. Yes, she is. Okay, there you are. Congrats. I already know what I'm going to do, Betty. I'm going to put down... So I've already got you down for game night this coming week. It'll be a new game, this January game. You're already on the team because you won a ticket and then won another, and just kept yourself in the game now a couple of weeks in a row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down on game night for this Sunday that you already won another ticket. Because then if you don't win a ticket during the game, that will be your game night ticket going forward. If you win another one, then you're a unique situation where you just keep getting more game night tickets. If you're not a member, I know you don't have to be, but that's just the only way I can do it. So if you you'll have like never-ending game night wins. Now that's going to be a problem for you though in the long term because the wheel that you get on only has more game night tickets. I need to think about this a little bit because the people such as Dawn, Vicky, and Betty, all three are non-members who won game night tickets. But once you come in, you get put in on the basic wheel, which would just be more game night tickets. That's that doesn't seem to jive, does it? What if I give you the option to pay for the pro wheel, so since you got in the game without being a paid member in the first place, then you could pay just for that week in order to get in the Pro Wheel. I don't know. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Betty. I'm just, it's a good time for me to bring this up since I've changed the rules, and I'm going to have to figure out what I can do about that. I guess I could allow you to win store credit while being non-members. Or here's how I could do it. Instead of an Indoor Farmer coupon that would be normally worth $5, maybe I could make it like worth $1. And so like your extra, whenever you win more tickets, more game night tickets, it gets you like $1 credit. And then if you win a couple of those, I'll pay for a month of subscription. Maybe. How's that? I could do that. Like, and then like legitimately create a situation where no one ever has to pay me, which I don't think is going to be a great idea in the long run for me. That's going to be rough unless we get some more monetary sponsors, which I want to offer that to every sponsor. To do like read ads. It doesn't have to be a sponsor that necessarily has a prize for us every week. Just be a sponsor that wants to get their name out, get their website or their service or whatever it is out there. That could be worth it to you. Let me know. The basic level is going to be $25 for that. And I would prefer that you become a subscriber on Locals in order to make that happen. So you subscribe, you can put in the dollar amount that you want to subscribe at. If anyone wants to know how that works.
Yeah. New game every month.
So when you go to Locals, and if you're there as a member, so I can view as member. You go over here and manage support. And once you go in here, it should have this, right? And what you can do is actually go in here and you can change it right there to whatever you want. And then this is set to annual. So if you want to be a pro member as annual, you'll have to do this. Just type in 60. That's $5 times 12. If you want to be an annual sponsor, which is I can't imagine somebody doing that yet, but that would be cool. You'd probably just go monthly and do like this. And then that would get you like one ad read a week. And put you on the list of sponsors. It would put you in the game night reel of sponsors. It's probably hard for you guys to hear me with this. Anyway, I'll have to like maybe write that up in a better in a post or something. But I think $25 a week, you get put into the list of sponsors. You get it on the game night, promotional video. Plus, I'll do an ad read of your choice. Like you create an ad for me to read, and then I can do that. Plus, you'd get you could make a video for game night too, for like a promotional thing too. Anyway, I don't know who I'm talking to necessarily, but there's 25 of you in the house, so maybe somebody. Let's see. So today, okay. Write a song about indoor fun. Who produces
The lights dim low, the screen lights up bright. Waylon's calling us in for the fight. From our homes we log on tonight. Indoor farmers united in the light. Growing strong, self-sufficient and free. Sharing tips on sustainability. But once a month, we crank it up high. It's game night, baby, reach for the sky. Hey, Indoor Farmer game night. Waylon's got the prizes, feel the thrill tonight. Hundreds in cash from sponsors in his own hand. Team captains rising, taking a stand. Chats exploding, we're all in the crowd. Winning for the family, screaming loud. Self-sustaining souls, but we're having fun. Indoor Farmer game night, yeah, we're number one. New game every month, Waylon's the king. Brings us together, makes the whole chat sing. Captains on screen, battling for the win. Prizes rain down on the team they're in. Audience watching, fingers on keys, hoping their name's the one he sees. It's more than a show, it's family ties, growing together under virtual skies. Hey, Indoor Farmer game night. Waylon's got the prizes, feel the thrill tonight. Hundreds in cash from sponsors in his own hand. Team captains rising, taking a stand. Chats exploding, we're all in the crowd. Winning for the family, screaming loud. Self-sustaining souls, but we're having fun. Indoor Farmer game night, yeah, we're number one. We plant the seeds in the real world too. Aquaponics dreaming, me and you. But here in the night, we let it all go. Waylon adds a value, stealing the show. No lone wolves here, we're a community strong. Sing it out, brothers and sisters, all night long. Hey, Indoor Farmer game night, game night. Waylon's got the prizes burning up the night. Yeah. Hundreds flying out, making dreams come true. For the indoor crew, yeah, me and you. We're family forever in the live chat glow. Indoor Farmer game night, let the good times roll. Self-sustainability with a rock and roll heart. Waylon's word, we're never gonna part. Indoor Farmer game night, yeah.
You really, like, you can't really go overboard here. You just give it as much information as possible.
Lights dim low, screen lights up bright. Waylon's calling us in for the fight. From our homes, we log on tonight. Indoor Farmers united in the light. Growing strong, self-sufficient and free. Sharing tips on sustainability. But once a month, we crank it up high. It's game night, baby, reach for the sky. Hey, Indoor Farmer game night. Waylon's got the prizes, feel the thrill tonight. Hundreds in cash from sponsors in his own hand. Team captains rising, taking a stand.
Let's see.
Chats exploding, we're all
You guys are about to see some magic in the making. Believe and also have a good one, Kim. Have a good one, Alice. Thank you, ladies.
New game every month. Waylon's
So it's not like no work, but
brings us together, makes the whole chat sing.
turn up. Let's go.
Captains on screen, battling for the win. prizes rain down on the team they're in. Audience watching, fingers on keys, hoping their name's the one he sees. It's more than a show, it's family ties, growing together under virtual skies. Hey, Indo Farmer game night, Waylon's got the prizes, feel the thrill tonight. Hundreds in cash from sponsors in his own hand. Team captains rising, taking a stand. Chats exploding, we're all in the crowd, winning for the family, screaming loud.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. $25 to look at. Somebody commented. Nobody Facebook and chills live anymore. Rip, lost nipple viewings. We plant the seeds in the real world too. Let's look at fifth for 15 seconds. But here in the night, we let it all go. No, not really. What are you talking about, dude? Fifth is not a sponsor. Locals is the new OnlyFans. Bring a lawn chair and some pasties. No, actually, no nudity on Locals, Timothy. But nice try to sabotage me. I don't know what the problem is today. And sabotaging me. It only make one. It only made one. It's weird. Hey, Indo Farmer game night. Waylon's got the prizes burning up the night. Usually makes two. Oh, I got harmonica, baby. Oh yeah. I didn't ask for harmonica. It gave me harmonica. Country. That's country. Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home. Turning seeds of supper, never feeling all alone. Or hard rock, that's what it's called. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey, Waylon, the Indo Farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but it's making it fun. Bringing us together, cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the Indo Farmer, lighting up the screen. I like it. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics, hustle to soil in the spare room. Learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work, entertainment, twist and sweat in the gold. Affecting every soul, young and old. Hey, Waylon, the Indo Farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun. Bringing us together, cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the Indo Farmer, lighting up the screen. And he's not stopping there. 4 more shows on the go. Different angles, same fire, helping self-reliance grow. We need each other, yeah, to make this world turn right. From your kitchen window to the dead of night. It's not just dirt and dreams, it's a revolution call. Waylon's leading the charge, standing proud and tall. Hey, Waylon, the Indo Farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun. Bringing us together, cause we all got
one. So tune in, turn up, let's grow this thing together. Waylon's Indoor Farmer, now and forever.
I'm impressed. I like that. I didn't really want country per se, but that's definitely like I forget what you call the bad boy country kind of country. And I love that there was harmonica in there. Let's see what hard rock has to offer. What's a sod buster, Timothy? Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home. Turning seeds of supper, never feeling all alone.
All right, that one's a little slow. I kind of like that harmonica better.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night.
That's what sodbuster means, Timothy? Yay plants? Anybody know what sodbuster is? Some kind of sexual thing? Listen, Timothy. Explain it. Teach me something. I'm going to try to read it. Emoji I blast. Emoji blast? Is that what sodbuster means? Emoji blast? Yeah, me too, Kayla. Because that one sounds kind of country still, but without harmonica. Like, what if I just go like, if we just go heavy metal? Does anybody know what Timothy's talking about? Sodbuster means plants, and Dominic says it means emoji blast. Okay, guys, you're on another level. You got me beat on the sod busting. No, I'm just lost in all your sexual stuff, Timothy. You're just too experienced for me with all the sex talk that you pop in with your tent popped up already. Oh, so Dominic doesn't know what it means either. Okay, I see. Is it like 6'7", Timothy? 6'7", is that what you're telling me? How young are you, Timothy? Wait, are you 18? Does anybody else know what sod busting is? Sounds like something, like maybe some kind of bukkake something Timothy's into? I don't know. Come in here to I don't know what, Timothy. Coming in here to start something? Is that what's going on here? I'll be your Huckleberry. We just passed a 420. We missed it because of Timothy. I don't use any sod. Sod is like grass. Like, that's of grass.
No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home. Turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe said, I'll grow my own.
This is supposed to be heavy metal.
Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey, Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene, weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun. Bringing us together, cause we all gotta eat under the sun.
I don't know. I don't know if I like the heavy metal version.
Lighten up the screen.
I still like that harmonica version.
He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong.
It's me,
but hey,
Mario.
that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil.
I meant to hit that 420 and I got lost in Timothy's sauce.
Chasing away the gloom. It's hard work, entertainment, twist and sweat into gold. Affecting every soul, young and old. Hey, Waylon, the
Okay.
indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene, weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream.
Okay, we get the words part. I'm gonna hear the other version that they gave me. Yes, it is. This is more metally. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't think I like that one. I like the harmonica version better. They call it rock, but it's very country. Yeah, there it is. Okay, all right, I'm done with that. Let's go. Head over to watch a little Kill Tony if anybody's bored. I think it's funny, and I'm nice and ready for some humor right now. So let's go. Come back tomorrow though. There's gonna be a lot of music. Very cool. Like zooming in on the conductor because like it started fascinating me while I was watching. I was like, I've watched this before, but never noticed like the conductor doing his thing, and it's like 40 people watching his hand movements and just up and down and up and just like it's crazy. So it's going to be fun and a bunch of good songs, good singing. See you guys tomorrow at 1:00 Central Time. Gonna have to make a new little intro for with that song. We'll see. All right, I'm heading over to locals though. We'll see you later. Remember, everybody's got to eat, even Timothy.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Waylon the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Waylon's here, and he's